Welcome to day 5 of Belize. On our way to Secret Beach, we decided to get some breakfast at the baker, and this place wasn't that bad. It pretty was good. We was passing it every day, and we never decided to stop there and have breakfast. But today we did on our last day, and it didn't disappoint. What do you think?
I think it was great. It was a cute little spot. It had natural juices, sandwiches, a whole bunch of different varieties of sandwiches. Alex had a smoothie. I went with the natural orange juice, and we just kept it simple, and got ham and cheese toasted sandwiches, which was so good. Um, Bread was fresh, and they actually sell bread. So for the locals or the people in the Airbnb, they get to go in and pick a loaf and take it to go or take it to make their breakfast at home. But it was really cute, and I would totally recommend it to anyone who wants a quick bite.
Definitely, definitely. So after breakfast, we decided to go back to Secret Beach on our last day. The first day we went, we met some locals and they told us that the best day to go to Secret Beach is on Sundays because everyone is there and locals and tourists all party together. So we decided to go. One thing I would say is the ride to Secret Beach is it's a little long. It's about what? How long was it?
About 45 to an hour on the
Yeah,
golf cart.
yeah, depending how fast you drive.
Yeah, it's a nice scenic route. Um, some roads, as you see here, it's smooth, but not the whole trip is a smooth ride.
So getting to Blue Bayou is a little tricky. It's to your left. We didn't really show it, but it's like a little back road. And if you go to any of the other restaurants, they'll probably tell you that Blue Bayou went out of business, which is not true. And you have to kind of make a left and keep going down the road, even though the road looks like a dead end.
It does,
you know,
but it's a little hidden gem, I guess you can say.
yeah, definite. It is a hidden gem. Um, as you can see, as we're approaching it, that's what you should be looking for. And they have parking. You know, I think the parking lot holds about 40 to 50 golf carts
Yeah.
easily.
And they'll move it if they need to,
Yeah,
just so you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, that happened to us. They moved them. They moved our golf cart because we parked in front of one of their doors and everything. So it's something that you got to be mindful of, but they're not going to steal your golf cart if that's what you're worried about. They're not doing that.
So we definitely loved it here. The steps to go down in the water are pretty slippery. That's why you see Alex handling my bag to get to our table. They recommend getting there early because the tables do, get packed quickly. A lot of people do like, come and go. We definitely came early this day, so there were available tables. Later on in the day, we were asked because tables were full if we wouldn't mind sharing our table because it was pretty long, and we said yes. The first time, nobody actually
Yeah,
came to
nobody
share the
came.
table, but later we had some special guests.
Yeah, we were surprised with the guests. Zachary came over to us and asked us if we mind sharing our table, and then
You'll see later on.
you'll see later on who it is. And we were surprised with the guests that we had. But the food is delicious.
Yes, it was so yummy. I definitely am a repeat offender. When I like something, I will order it again. So, the first day I got my shrimp ceviche, and I definitely ordered it one more time because it was that good.
Yeah,
We did try, I believe, the conch ceviche when we had the
the
other
first
people at
time.
our
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
But you know, the pictures of the food speaks for itself. You can also look back at our first visit here. You could take a look at that video to take a look at our other foods that we tried that day.
This is Zachary, our waiter, that for both days.
He took care of
Took
us.
care of us, man. Definitely, Zach. Shout out to Zach. He did his thing with us, took care of us, got us some free shots. Here's the menu. The drinks were really good. They are good. This food was good. We recommend it.
Really good.
Yeah, you can open a tab with them, leave a credit card on file, and they will take care of you. Um, we had basically Don Julio with pineapple juice. We didn't get nothing fancy.
There goes my shrimp ceviche.
Yes, definitely recommend. It was worth it. I'm not even a seafood person, and I was munching on
I
this.
was just about to say that he was tearing up everything
Yes,
seafood.
anything seafood,
For
I was
something,
tearing
for
it up.
someone who doesn't tend to eat seafood.
Yeah, like
Here's our drinks. Zachary remembered that we were there earlier in the week celebrating my birthday, and he brought me a rum shot. And yeah, when I smelled that it was rum, I wasn't too excited, but because I'm a tequila girly. But yeah, I don't think I drank that. Thanks, but no thanks.
So our special guest was Andre Perez. Andre Perez is the Minister of the Blue Economy and Marine Conservation and Area Representative. We had such a great time with him. Zachary asked us, he brought him over. Zachary pulled me to the side, told me who he was, but Andre never acted like a politician or anything like that. He was so courteous. Him and his wife were a blessing. It made our day.
Yeah, and they were so like they taught us so much about Belize. It was just such a like wonderful experience, to hear of how they got to that point. He was actually going through the election at that moment.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He was having his election, and he won. So we kept track of it after we left Belize, and he won. And I recently follow him on Facebook, and I found out that he has other plans to improve San Pedro. I think he kind of handles San Pedro area, but
And one of the projects is this road.
yes, yes, we spoke to him. He heard what we had to say as American tourists, and he said they're working on it. And it's one of the things that they want to make sure they make it easy for people to get to. So there are improvements coming to San Pedro, Belize,
and a lot of opportunities for Americans who want to uh, consider moving there.
Yeah, definite, definite.
He was definitely trying to, lure Alex.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
To consider.
Yes. So, but Andre Perez, thank you so much for a great stay.
And his wife.
And his wife.
Amazing people.
Yes. Thank you. So one of the things that I've seen, this is in Belize, was one of the best sunsets I've ever seen on vacation.
I agree.
Like it was so beautiful.
The best view inside the water.
Yes. It was worth the stay all day. We stood there all day till sunset. As you can see, it's mostly locals by the end of the day. And you can see Eloise chatting it up with the wife of Andre Perez. Um, and it was so beautiful though, these sunsets. Like I would definitely recommend either go later in the day and spend the day there, but if you want to see a beautiful sunset, go to Blue Bayou and wait for the sunset and you'll see. And as you can see, that it got empty by the end of the day, but it's definitely worth it. We recommend it. So this is us heading back home now after a wonderful day at Secret Beach. Sad because we know next day we go home.
Yes. No more beautiful sunsets.
Yes, honestly, this day was what made me a fan of Belize.
Yes.
I love Belize. I'm in love with Belize. I want to go back so bad. Um, so but if you're afraid that it always dark and the roads, there's always people on the road. Like it was never an issue, like seeing somebody else on the road with you.
Yeah, there was not a golf cart too far ahead or too far behind you. Just when you thought you were alone on the road, you would see headlights. And
Yeah.
it was all good. It's not like it's a busy area where you're encountering lots of people. It's really nice and calm. peaceful ride, and we felt safe. You
Yeah, we
know,
did.
even though it felt lonely, it felt so safe. Like it didn't creep you out or
Yeah, yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah. Definite, definite. Also, the people you rent your golf cart from, I had their WhatsApp and I had service, so they kind of responded. If your golf cart broke down, they would respond quickly.
Which it
So
didn't happen to us,
yes,
thankfully.
thank God. But it is that's something that you should always keep in communication. Make sure they're responding in case your golf cart breaks down. But it was pretty good.
Look at that sunset showing out.
Yes. So as we were driving down the road, we come across this place, truck stop. I wasn't intending in it, but we decided to stop, and it was worth it.
Yes, it had definitely a cool vibe to it. It had a lot of different like shops, like right. It felt like a lot of different food trucks.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Even though they're containers, shipping containers, but there is like a food truck stop, and they have all different type of food there and everything, and parking as always for all golf carts, pretty easy to find.
A lot of games going on the screens.
Oh yeah,
Live music
yeah, it gave like a
also.
sports bar type vibe to it.
Yeah.
They also have a pool.
Yes, they do in the back.
Yeah, that surprised me, and I didn't get the footage on that, but it had a pool, and that was cool. I like that. Like if you wanted to hang out there and get in the pool and
Yeah.
cool off.
And lots of games, and based on after like looking into it, they have different things going on every night. There goes the different type of things that they offer at this spot, but they have like movie night, and they offer you popcorn. They
Yes.
have a lot of variety for all types, the different cuisines. They had Mexican pizza, ice cream, like it fit everybody's needs, which is, usually what a truck stop is. You go and you grab what you need, what works, like
Yeah.
Asian. We just had pizza. We kept it simple. I think we
Yeah, we
just
had
had
pizza.
pizza.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gone. Like I was so tired because it was such a long day. Um, but we definitely walked around. It's definitely somewhere that I would want to plan
To
to
go.
go to
Yeah.
and not just stop like we
Yeah,
did.
definitely. Definitely. We were hungry, so we just stopped to pick up some food
And
and
it's not
stuff.
too far from Secret Beach. It was like 5 to 7 miles
Yeah.
on our way um back to our rooms, to our hotel.
Yeah, definite. I recommend it if you could stop at truck stop if you want to grab something to eat. We strongly recommend it. We think that is definitely worth it.
It
Um,
was cool. It was different,
yeah,
and the live band was so dope.
yes,
The voice on that singer from that little group was
yes,
amazing.
yeah. He did a good job. He was getting that Bob Marley down pat. Um, yeah, we recommend it definitely. So after the truck stop, we decided to head straight home to our room at the Hilton Mahogany Bay. It's a beautiful resort. This
At
is
day and at night.
Yeah, day and night. Very quiet, very quiet. Um, you could hear the birds. You rarely heard people,
No, not at all.
and we sometimes didn't even see guests. Like it was kind of a little bit eerie, like
Yeah.
that. But I guess everybody was like us. They were off premises mostly.
And we're here admiring the last bit of our morning. This was our view. This is at the entrance, actually, where where you check in, the
Yeah,
reception area. There's also a restaurant here. This is where we decided to have breakfast on our last morning.
yeah. Miguel right there took care of us. Miguel was great. Shout out to Miguel. So this is our room that we had at the Mahogany Bay Hilton. Um, it was I would rent it again.
It was so cute.
Yes, it was very cute.
On the small side, but it worked.
It did the job.
Yeah, no, but it
Yeah.
was gorgeous. It definitely gave you like that campo feel. Like, I don't know, like, don't judge us, but This is our room tour at the end of the trip. When we got here, it was late at night. We were hungry. We just came and unpacked and totally forgot, to do our content creating job. Um, but this is what our room looked like. Like I said, it's on the small side, but it worked. We were able to hang all of our clothes in our distinguished, closet areas. That's the bathroom. On the opposite end is just the toilet. Again, campo vibes. I love this. It reminded me so much of the Dominican Republic when I was little.
So overall, this is our review on Belize. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. I
We
don't know.
we fell in love with it.
Yeah, we fell in love with it. The culture is something that is unique that I learned from.
Yes. And it has similarities to like our own backgrounds.
Yeah.
And not everyone speaks Spanish, although they might look Spanish.
Yes.
uh,
Eloise found that out the hard way.
Unfortunately. But it was great vibes.
Yes.
Overall,
Very nice people.
very, yes, they are like amazing people. And it was so much to do and see. I've never seen a stingray before, and look at them at my feet.
Yeah.
And just everything overall was
The
perfect.
culture was great. All right, the food. The food in Belize,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
20 out of 10.
Yes. They made me a fan of seafood.
Yes.
They turned me. Like they basically turned me into a seafood eater. Now when I go to places, I'm willing to try seafood, but I'm comparing it always to Belize.
Yes, it was so fresh and it was just so like mouth watering. It was delicious. Everything from the simplest
We
things
never
like,
had nothing that was didn't taste good.
yeah, we even had plantain crusted calamari. Wow. That blew my mind.
Yeah, that was good. That surprised me.
Yeah.
That's when you made the mistake and you thought the guy spoke Spanish. You started talking to him in Spanish.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, you would have thought he was Latino.
Yeah.
And in Belize, they don't the primary language is English and Papiamento. That's how you say it?
So.
Yeah. So even though someone looks Latino, they might not be Latino. So, just don't assume.
Yeah.
But everything in this place tastes so well, so good. Like it was surprised us how good it was.
There was no bad meal.
Yeah.
We had no bad meal.
No bad meal.
And in some places you'll go and they'll like might sit unwell in your tummy. Not this trip.
No,
Nothing.
all fish felt like they just took it out the ocean the same day. Nothing felt like it was frozen. Everything was completely fresh. Like even this fish right here in out in the street with ice was tasted so fresh.
It was amazing.
Yeah, definitely amazing. Definitely something that you should do. We recommend it. All the restaurants, Caramba's, Estel's. What's the name of the other one? The first one we went to? Elvi's. Elvi's is my favorite. Elvi's is number one on the island, in my opinion.
My favorite food had to be our day at Caye Caulker.
Oh,
the barbecue food on the side of the street, amazing. If I could take a flight and go just to eat that and come back home,
yes,
I'd do it.
Yes, definite. What was her name?
Betty's.
So we actually wanted to go to Chef Kareem's, and we didn't get to eat Chef Kareem's, and we decided to go eat at Betty's next door to Chef Kareem's in Caye Caulker. And Betty did not. I think I would go back to Betty instead of going to Chef Kareem's. Mm-hmm. Betty has my business if we go back, definitely.
But everything, breakfast, lunch, dinner,
yes,
even the excursion food hit.
Yes,
it was so good. If you are a foodie, Belize will definitely fulfill your taste buds.
Especially if you love seafood.
Yes.
If you love seafood, it's definitely your place.
And make sure to go during lobster season. We definitely were.
We caught it at the end of lobster season, so That's one thing you might want to Google that. I don't know the exact dates of lobster season.
Well, we were there late February, early March,
Yeah,
and it was just ending.
yeah, it was definitely, but it's something that I love. The food really brought it home for me.
Yes.
So, what do you think of the trip overall?
It was amazing. It was a great experience. It was something different, but familiar, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, I honestly will recommend anyone to go. This is definitely not your like turn up destination. I do believe there are certain spots that people could go, and party. That's not really our thing anymore, but it's not really that type of vibe in general.
Yes,
You
it's more
just
calm, laid back. You
yes,
know,
and
remember
it
you're
was
on
super
island
safe.
time.
It was super safe.
Yeah, super safe. You're on island time, so just be patient too when you go and you they take a while to serve. So don't expect quick service, but just you're on island time. Just relax and
Go
chill.
slow, isn't the
Go slow.
slogan?
Yeah, go slow. That's the slogan. But we recommend Belize. We give it out of 10. What we give
I
it?
give it a 10 because we want to go back.
Yeah, I give it a 10 too.
If you have any questions, feel free to hit us up in the comments. We
Yes,
will,
try to answer them the best of our ability. We're trying to get better at this, so please bear with us. We're working on that, but we'll try to answer any questions that you guys might have and see. But thank you for watching, and on to the next adventure.
thanks for sticking with us, Alo and Alex Travels.